Sure. So now very good morning my students who is watching my video online. So now today very important things I am going to teach you, that is what is the origin of the living beings on the earth planet, and it is a very mysterious questions from all over till in the science history. And another question is also why this living planet is not exist on another planet. So due to after a deep research it was found that the origin of the any living being is the cell. Cell is the fundamental unit which is responsible for the structure and function of organ. So by the first cell is there, and first a cell has combined it from the tissue, and combination of tissue it was formed the organ, and then this organ has divided in two parts, positive part and negative part, that is a male and female. So first cell, how cell was formed? First living thing is the cell. How this cell was formed? Very mysterious question from our science. That's where. So now I am going to explain you. The first cell was formed on this earth planet by the chemical reaction. How this first cell was formed by the chemical reaction? Some incident was happens that when the molybdenum atom passes through the crystal surface of boronized minerals. I am going to explain it again, repeat it. When the molybdenum atom, you can see the periodic table MO42, when the molybdenum atom passes through the crystal surface of the boronized minerals. So what is this boronized minerals? Minerals, you know that boronized mineral means it contains major part of boron, plus some amount of water, plus some amount of carbon dioxide, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, and some another mixtures. This type of the boronite crystal surface has formed due to some special meteorites has fallen on the earth planet. It has collided. This special type of crystal surface was formed due to the heavy collision between the earth surface and the specialized meteorites, special meteorites. So this that time a boronized crystal, large number of the crystal surface of boronized mineral was formed. So during the time that when the molybdenum atom passes through the crystal surface of the boronite mineral, so this boronite mineral contains boron, some amount of water, some amount of carbon dioxide. So I am going to repeat this topic. When this molybdenum atom passes through the crystal surface of boronite minerals, boronite mineral contains boron, some amount of water, some amount of carbon dioxide, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, and some another chemicals are formed. This is called the boronized minerals. This is called this special type of mineral is formed due to the collision between the heavy collision between some meteorites. Everyday meteorites are falling, that may be the part of some asteroid or some another planets. They have collision. This type of the crystal surface was formed, and the molybdenum atoms, when it passes through the crystal surface, then first RNA is formed, DNA is formed, then DNA is formed. This RNA is a protein synthesizer, which is a protein synthesis, and it is completely made from it is a nitrogenous substance. Protein contains nitrogen. So you also know that whatever protein we are taking, it convert in the amino acid. This protein convert in the amino. It is a nitrogenous substance. So this nitrogenous substance has converted in the form of RNA. RNA is a protein synthesis, a nitrogenous substance, and second it form DNA. DNA, you know, DNA is a helical structure. DNA is a helical structure. Which one side is the positive ion, another side is negative ion, it is connected by the ligament, this positive ion and the negative ion, and this is connected by the ligament, which is strongly held by the negative. What is the use of? Other than this positive ion and negative ion, it also contains some another chemicals. What is use of this DNA? It transfer the property from one regenerate to another regenerate. But most important thing to know that this RNA, riboxylic nucleic acid, and DNA deoxyribonucleic acids, this RNA and DNA remains in the nucleus of the cell. It means that first nucleus forms. This nucleus contains the RNA, a nitrogenous substance, this nitrogenous substance, and DNA. The DNA is a smallest part of the cell nucleus, which is responsible to transfer the property from one generation to another generation. One generation to another generation. So first nucleus of the cell was formed due to this collision. Due to this, when the molecular atom has passed through the boronite mineral, the first nucleus of the cell was formed. This nucleus contains RNA and DNA. RNA, a nitrogenous substance, a DNA made by the chemical reactor, positive ion, negative ion. It is connected by the ligaments, which is used to transfer the property from one generation to another. After formation of the nucleus, the time to time, this is started to developing. First, it forms cellulose. What is cellulose? Cellulose forms the cell walls. Cellulose forms the cell walls. And then after that it forms cell membranes. Cell membranes it protects the cell from any outer attack, in outer danger. It protects the cell membranes. So cellulose is formed, cell membranes is formed. After that vacuole is formed. Here I have written the vacuole is formed. Vacuole is used to store the food. Vacuole is used to store the food. It means when the glucose come in the contact with the oxygen, it breaks down in the carbon dioxide, water, and 38 ATP energy. ATP is adenosine triphosphate. So this energy. So vacuole is a food storer, and after that mitochondria, a small part formed. This is a small part of the cell. Mitochondria, you can tell it is a powerhouse of the cell. It used to store the. After that, plasma is formed. Plasma is jelly type semi-liquid substance. So this type of this time to time, this system was updated. This it is developing evolution, and first cell was formed. First cell was formed. The cell was formed by the nucleus contains RNA, DNA. After that nucleus, it contains vacuole, food storer, and that plasma, it contains mitochondria, cytoplasm, and so many small part forms, which is responsible for the structure and function of the organ and the body. The first cell is formed. After that, when the first cell is formed, so you are confirmed now, the first cell is formed by the chemical reaction. In this form, if someone will ask to you that first egg has come on this earth, or the cock is, that answer will be first egg is come, then the hen is come, that cock forms. Means first cell was formed. Now the such type of animal has formed, which is made by the only one cell. That time there was such type of animals was formed, which is made by the only one cell. For example, is that amoeba. Amoeba is made by it is a monocell animal. It has all property. They are taking food, they are secreting the wastage, they have a sense of the protection. So amoeba, protozoa was formed. Amoeba was from Paramecium was formed. So this cell, two type of cell was formed. One cell has the cell wall. One cell nucleus was at the side parted. That is called plant cell. And this cell, which nucleus was at the center, which has a vacuole, mitochondria. This cell is called animal cell. So from the first cell, amoeba was formed. It is a unicell. It has all the property of animal, protozoa, paramecium, and the plant cell made by the one, that is fungi, algae. That was the form. So after that first cell, that cell time to time, this cell has fused and it forms the tissues. And this tissue has made by the combination of so many tissues, organ has formed. So when the organ was formed, when this, now I am going to erase it. So first cell was formed, combination of cell, the organ was formed. This organ was divided in two parts, positive parts and the negative part. So this positive part is called male, We are talking about the animal cell. This positive part is called male and negative part is called female. So first, very important to know that the first cell was formed by the chemical reaction on this earth planet. By the cell, and the such type of animal was formed which is made by the single cell, that is amoeba, protozoa, paramecium. There are so many examples. But this combination of cells is formed tissues. By the combination of the tissue, organ was formed containing so many chemicals with the glands. This organ has divided in the two parts, positive parts and the negative part. Positive part is called male and negative part is called female. After that biological reaction has been started. After that biological reaction has been started, and now this biological reaction is continued to now. The biological reaction is that a male part has a sperm, and a female part has a ovum. So the biological reaction is a fusion of ovum and sperm. Fusion of ovum and sperm. When the nucleus of sperm was fused, then it forms a zygote. During the cohabitation, when there is a fusion of this ovum nucleus and sperm nucleus, first it forms zygote, and this zygote is developed by cell numbers increases. Following the formula of 2 to the power n, first 2 cell forms, second 2 to the power 2, 4 cell forms, 8 cell forms, 16 cell forms, 32 when the 32 cell forms, then it forms embryo. Then it is called embryo, and after embryo it is developing, it forms fetus. This is called fetus. This process takes 9 months, and after the 9th month, finally a baby takes birth. So what is the origin of the creation? What is the origin of the living being? So we know the first cell was formed by the chemical reaction, but there are so many animals was formed which is made by the single cell. I have told you amoeba, protozoa, paramecium, and the time to time, when the time was, this is a process of evolution. Cell was fused, it forms the tissues, and their group of cells is called tissues. These tissues has combined many tissues, it formed the organ. This organ was divided into 2 parts, positive part and negative part, the male and female. After that biological reaction has been started, which is presently still it is running. So this was the origin of the, now first I have told you, now the why it is not present living creature present another planet. Because there is no presence of the water, there is no boronized minerals are not present there. Boronized minerals means these minerals which contain some amount of water, some amount of oxygen, this type of not present, and even the molybdenum atom is also not present, which is origin of the life, that is a water, that is a oxygen which forms the crystal surface of boronized mineral. This type of crystal surface is not present on another planet. This molybdenum atom is also not present on another planet. So this type of situation do not come. So according to up-to-date research, the living being is not exist in the another planet.